Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. This is Coach Gary, and this is the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals. Once again, we got the Heat and the Celtics trying to find their way to the NBA Finals. One game at a time. This is game one. And before the game started, I checked out the matchup predictor, and the matchup predictor is giving this overwhelmingly to the Celtics. I'm talking like 78%, maybe even more than that. But I think the Heat gonna have something to say about it. Bam Adebayo kicks that. They swing it. Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. Gives it to Vincent. He tried to get it to Love, who's starting tonight. No can do. What's up, Dark Gillis?
Well, what did Coach also say? They were fighting in the locker room on who was going to guard Tatum to start the ball game between Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. Horford with the missed three. He was the second best three-point shooter in the league.
Definitely, don't count him out. Matchup predictor gets it wrong a lot, and Miami gets on the board first.
They do not want him kicking the ball out to shooters, so he's going to have one-on-one opportunities throughout the
I've always said I think that Boston has the best all-around. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've got decent players in every position. Their defense is good, but they can definitely be beat. And like the commentator said earlier, they've been living on the edge these playoffs.
It's Smart, who has averaged 5 more points
Smart
in these playoffs than
has on the home yellow shoes today. Williams with the rebound puts it back in for the Celtics. It's all tied up.
Possessions for the Celtics, something they didn't have when White was in the lineup. Well, this Celtic lineup is just huge. You alluded to their length in the open. Just look at the lineup out there. Can switch everything.
They are huge.
They do. It's
Butler with the jumper.
He is the #1 remaining scorer in that top slot, averaging 31 points a game in the playoffs. Good fake.
All right, so I'm going to sit back and watch here for a second. Looks like they are finding their wings here. Both teams. 2 baskets, 4-4 the score is. Butler wants to back down. Smart. Hey, 2 tough guys playing against each other, boy. I would love to see it. And that Duke boy to the basket misses it. Williams with the rebound again, and he puts in another one. Williams starting tonight. Healthy. 4-6 is the score.
They made the difference with him in the lineup in Game 6, facing elimination in Philadelphia.
They get it down to Love. He's got to get it out to Bam Adebayo. Bam squares up, puts it in. 6-6. Smart brings it down the right side of the court. Jermon, what's up, Jermon? Smart. Oh, finds Williams. Williams 6 points already. Bam Adebayo, second time I've seen Bam bring the ball down the court.
Anytime you come to help, Robert Williams is going to be there to finish.
Almost lost. Back to Bam. He hands it off to Vincent. And Smart knocks him to the ground. Smart with the home yellow shoes on.
Now that you have Williams in the fold here, you've got a lot of alley-oops, coach, and plays at the rim with him in the starting unit.
And the dreads, or you call them box braids. Love pass is intercepted. Lead pass. And it is good. Tatum for the slam at the other end. Vincent brings it down. He's in a hurry. Finds Bam Adebayo, flips it in. Tatum pulls for three. Off. Rebound, Love.
And off to Jimmy Butler, second team.
Butler brings it down on the left side. Find Vincent. He comes off the screen and he pops a three. And Miami goes back up by one, 11-10, 7 minutes and 28 seconds.
But he can get it going, and he's never going to hesitate.
Horford misses his jumper. Bam Adebayo brings it down again. Between the legs. He's going to be fouled by Brown, the masked one. I hadn't heard that, Jermon. He transferred from Michigan. Anybody know where he headed? Where he's headed? I wonder what happened between he and Coach Howard.
Two-time champion. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to be a coach at the age of 37. That's pretty darn good.
I definitely got to look that up. I want to see where Love's going to play next year, and if Carolina's going to have to deal with him on a regular basis, you know, like twice. It'd be something if he were to come back to the ACC. I doubt if that'll happen, but who knows? Nah, I hadn't heard, Jermon. I gotta look that up. That's interesting happenings right there. When is the transfer portal over? I heard it was coming to an end here shortly. I thought it was already done. Butler hits both of his free throws. He said he didn't have enough. Oh wow! Wait. He didn't have enough credits to transfer. So that means what does that mean for Caleb? It doesn't mean he's coming back to Carolina. Bam, in the lane, throws up a wild one, misses it. Rebound Tatum. Broderick. I mean, not Broderick. That's my cousin's name. What's his name? Brogdon? Jimmy Butler finds the lane. Left hand scoop. Layup is good.
In the playoffs coming in, just what he shot in the regular season.
Yeah, it's already over. That means he can't transfer from Carolina. Will he? Wow. Will he return? Will he actually return? Or is it too late to put your name in the draft? I mean, I don't know what the stipulations are with that. He definitely wouldn't come back and sit out. Wow, that. So he don't have enough credits to transfer. Wonder if he thought he was gonna go pro, and then decided, you know what, I'm just gonna get in the transfer portal and transfer out, and didn't realize he didn't have enough credits. Hey, it's the college. Oh, and it's over. Like he have to take a summer class. He had to take a summer class to get enough credits. I wonder if he'll be eligible to play next year. He definitely have to take summer credits to be eligible. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, I definitely got to look into this. No, he's not coming back. Okay. I think he. Good. I dropped link. All right. Cool. All right. We got a timeout on the court. No, not yet. Not yet. And mess up my whole thing right here.
If you pick one, you have time. It might keep keeping you from your job? Next. I don't even know where I am anymore. Stop.
Do we finally have it?
Let's go back to the beginning.
Your electric future customized. The fully electric Audi Q4.
But I'm definitely gonna look it up. Thanks for the link there, Jermon. Jermon dropping the news for us. I had not heard.
Just like Taco Bell breakfast. With fluffy eggs, sausage, and a crispy hash brown. Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know.
Oh, I need to get my stuff right here.
There are many versions of you. There's the one who's inspired by those that never give up.
So we're gonna be brave, and we're gonna get out of this.
The one who's a kid at heart.
What's that? What's that?
I can fly! And the one with the wild side. I need a fire breather.
All right, this game is starting off to be a decent one.
Every one of them exists.
I wonder if it's gonna be as good as the one was last night with those Lakers trying to come back late, or did come back late, got it down to 3. Miami versus.
Hey, Chuck. Yes, good to be in Beantown. Yes, in the arena. But guess what? Don't forget to download the FanDuel app. It's America's #1 sports app. Now, who's scoring more points tonight? Jason Tatum or Jimmy Butler? Jason Tatum will score more points tonight.
Tatum with 5 and Butler with 6. Jaylen Brown is his partner in crime for Boston. Allie, he's wearing that protective mask again tonight. He's been wearing it since February.
Yes, February he sustained a facial fracture. He decided to keep the mask on even after he healed because, number one, he was playing out of his mind, shooting over 50% with 6 rebounds and 4 assists, but also his mom wanted him to keep it on for safety purposes. Well, in Game 7 on Sunday, he started the game with it, but he took it off for the rest of the game. Moments later, after taking it off, he got a right elbow to the face. He told me today, I wanted a different way. I wanted to mix it up.
Mama knows best.
So mom had her moment of, I told you so. And Reggie, you don't mess with superstition, as you know, as a player, or your mom.
I thought maybe he got a text or a call from mom saying put it back on.
Gives again from Butler, who just hit a shot. At the other end, we saw a 3 from
All right, here we go.
who's come off the bench with a couple. Brogdon in the Philly series shot 52% from 3.
Brogdon.
He is red hot from distance for the Celtics.
Yeah, and the best playoff game Malcolm Brogdon has ever had was against the Heat in the bubble when he was playing for the Indiana Pacers. Career playoff high, 34 points and 14 assists.
I think he was player of the year in the ACC when he was playing. All right, Vincent on the line for the Heat. He hits the first one.
The NBA playoffs up. Home for all things playoffs, straight from the source. See the schedule, brackets, and deep dive into each series, including series stats, all on the NBA app, powered by Microsoft. Download now.
Now you're going to see some of the adjustments by both of these squads here. You've got Derek White off the bench now for the Celtics, and Caleb Martin, who's going to play a huge role, especially defensively, guarding Brown and Tatum.
Good feet inside. Smart kicks it out.
Brogdon with the floater. Short. Rebound, Caleb. That's that Martin kid. Butler deep into the lane, kicks it out to Martin, and he sinks it. Caleb Love's top transfer landing spot after former UNC star decommits from Michigan.
And they're capable. The interesting thing with the Heat, Reggie, all their shooters, if you go
Got it.
every one of them was worse this year from 3 than they were a year ago. But
All right, Heat take the lead 22 to 19.
Adebayo checks out for Miami. Rob Williams checks out for the Boston Celtics. Horford is back in. Brown out there. Smart will inbound.
4 minutes and 26 seconds left. Brown in the lane, spin. Can't find the basket. It is tipped back in, though.
So Zeller has taken the place of Arvile. With the ball, Kyle Lowry. And
Zeller getting a lot of playing time these playoffs.
start 3 of 4. Zeller cut.
Ball thrown behind him a bit. Brown
Down the middle. Scoops it off to Brogdon.
finds Brogdon. Brogdon is going to lose the ball. It's stripped out of bounds. Still Boston ball.
Here's what we're talking about with the Heat. Three-point shooting last year led the league in three-point shooting percentage. 27.
Kyle Lowry
Fifth now
has
in
had
the
his
playoffs in three percentage.
his
Even with
fingerprints
Tyler Hero out.
And a lot of that is by default.
in a lot of the playoff games. Drive by Smart. Hefty layup. No good. But he is fouled on the play.
Foul goes on Zeller. Picks up his first. The rugged Marcus Smart.
Reggie just talked about how important penetration has been for the Celtics throughout these playoffs. Smart takes the ball to the rim.
So we just saw Tyler Hero. He broke his right hand, a couple fingers on his right hand in game 1 against the Milwaukee.
Oh, he might mess around and be at Kansas. Possibly.
Maybe he returned.
Possibly. They're going to cater that offense to him.
Leading scorer. And like I said, a start.
That's what I want to see. I want to see wherever he goes. I want to see if they cater the offense to him and allow him, you know, to just let that ball fly like Coach Davis did at UNC, or see if he's going to have to fit into somebody else's offense.
As well for them last year in the conference finals versus the Celtics. Both players out. It just shows you.
Cody Zeller with the ball, looking for someone to pass it to.
Struz to Butler.
Struz gets that to Butler. Butler hard, but he follows his own rebound. Shoots another short jumper. This one is good.
Pops it back up and in. He's got 10.
Follow your shot. Follow your shot. Smart brings it down on the left side. Oh, hits Brown with a dime. Actually, a great catch by Brown.
A lot of people overlooked that in Marcus Smart.
Lowry finds Butler. He's on the left side beyond the three-point line. Zeller comes and sets the screen. Butler turns it down. And the ball hits everything. Doesn't go in. Zeller skip pass over to Martin. Martin turned down the three, but then he took it. Missed it. Rebound Brown. He tries to get Brogdon. Misses it. And that Martin kid snatches it and lays it in.
What a start.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Did the Hornets let the wrong Martin twin go? I give. His brother was hurt. His brother's been hurt all year. Tried to come back, got hurt again, and didn't play any this year after that nice contract extension he got. So let's see what happens next year.
Comparing rates used to be a hard day's work, but not without a quote explorer.
Need me to help again?
No.
So join us and taste what progressive.
All right, matchup predictor predicted that basically the Celtics would blow the Heat out. I'm telling you, when I looked at it, it gave the Celtics about a 78% chance to win this game, something along those lines. Might have even been more, but when you look at that, it's the matchup predictor is basically saying, hey, the Celtics are going to run away with this, and they still might run away with it, but they aren't doing it right now. Let's put it that way. They are not doing it right now, and that is on the strength of Jimmy Butler with 10 points, Adebayo with 6, Vincent has 5, and off the bench, Martin has poured in 5 points. For Boston, nobody is in double figures yet. That could be a good thing. Everyone getting their chance to score, and they are scoring. Tatum has 5 points. Williams has 6. Smart has 2 points. He has 4 assists. Brown has 6 points, and off the bench, Brogdon 6 points. This is Game 1, Eastern Conference Finals. We just looked at the first conference final game yesterday. That was the Lakers versus Denver. I think Denver's going to win. However, a lot of the people are saying, no, coach, it has been scripted. It's been scripted because they want LeBron James as a Laker to go get his, what it was, I don't know how many rings LeBron's got. What's LeBron got? 4 rings? Wants him to go ahead and get the other ring. Also pushing the Lakers ahead of the Celtics in the ring category, championship category, which means the Celtics will have to win this one or this series before that could happen. All right, I'm not. I hate to say devil's advocate. I mean, devil's advocate. But boy, I heard this a whole lot. You know, the conspiracy about what's going to happen, about things being scripted, and man, boy, I really hope Denver wins because I want to hear what all these people got to say after that. All right, 25-26. Heat in the lead. Pritchard getting playing time early. Kyle Lowry. Hey, Zeller finds Zeller. Zeller, I mean, he's getting playing time to spell out a bio, but Zeller just, he had a really good game yet. Brockton for 3. Misses. It's saved by White. Brogdon comes to the ball, kicks that, but he throws it away. Butler has it. Slows it down. Boston up by 1.
Shooting 59%. The C's 46%.
JB still with the ball in his hands. Wants to shoot over Pritchard, but he kicks it back out. Back to Butler. Butler, 4 seconds to shoot. Pulls up. That boy good. And it's good. 28-27. Heat back up by 1. 1 minute, 35 seconds left. Horford hands it off to Pritchard. Pritchard finds Brogdon. Screen set by Horford. Brogdon takes it, kicks it back to Horford. Turns down the 3, drives, kicks that to Tatum. Tatum, hard shot. Difficult shot, no good. Cody Zeller snatches the rebound. Now Kyle Lowry. Screen set by Cody Zeller is no good. It is a foul, and Zeller may be finding his way off the court. He's getting a few rebounds, boy, but that's about all he's doing. I gotta love him though. That's an ex-Hornet. And has Cody ever been in a playoff? White. Long 3 is good. Hey, there's White. White with his what do you call that thing? A sweat, the sweatband. Dark Gills. I forgot to go and watch, listen to Shaq and Charles. Pick at AD. But they sure let White have it. Butler drives, he can't score. Thought he may have gotten fouled. Tatum comes out of there with the rebound. Looks like he wants to try to score. Loses the ball. Stripped by Martin. Martin going strong to the basket. Overshoots it. White with the rebound. Finds Horford. Back to White. He's on the right side. Now he dribbles to the middle. They want to slow things down with 16 seconds and take the last shot. White finds Tatum. Pritchard for 3. No good. Good if it goes for Kyle Lowry. It doesn't, and Boston ends up the first quarter with a 2-point lead. It's 30-28.
We have 6 ties and 13 lead changes. The Eastern Conference Finals, part of the 2023 NBA playoffs, presented by Google Pixel. And at the end of one, the Celtics by 2 on T.
All right, looks like we got well, that's the end of the first quarter with the Boston Celtics in the lead. Like I said, matchup predictor doesn't give the Heat any chance to win this one. But like I always say, the game's got to be played between the lines. So no matter what, 48 minutes
I come here a lot. Love the service.
is what determines who wins, no matter what. I don't want Caleb Love to come back to UNC, but I don't think it feels right to see him anywhere else. But the NBA, after the legendary shot against Duke, to send Coach 401k into retirement, yeah, that was a big shot. Oh, he always gonna be UNC to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it will be weird watching them play somewhere else, but that'll be. I guarantee you, half the UNC family will be watching that wherever he ends up playing, just to see what happens. I know I am. So Caleb Love, if you're missing credits, get your tail in the summer school, so we can see what you gonna do there, dude. All right, we got a timeout on the court. All right, nearly 2 months after initially entering the transfer portal, Caleb Love is still looking for a place to play college basketball. Love originally announced on April 7th he will be transferring to Michigan, but Joe Tipton of the On3Sports.com reported on Wednesday the 21-year-old decommitted from the Wolverines. Per Matt Norlander of CBS Sports, Love's credits for North Carolina didn't meet the standards required by Michigan for all of them to transfer over. Then you got the tweets, big transfer news. Love did not have subsequent credit to transfer in per source. Returning to UNC is not on the table, I'm told. More context, Michigan's administration standards for a transfer means a higher bar needs to be cleared for most all credits from a prior school to carry over. At Michigan, the more credits there are to bring over, the less likely they get kept, depending on transfer. So it's not that he is not going to class and doesn't have requirements. It's just the standards at Michigan. At Michigan, the more credits there are to bring over, the less likely they all get kept. That's beat up. The credit issue puts one of the best players in transfer portal back on the market for programs to make their best recruiting pitch. As for potential landing spots, there are a few potential options that stand out. Per Adam Zagora of the New York Times, Missouri and Indiana are considered schools to keep an eye on for Love. The Tigers would seem like a leader in the clubhouse at this point. Dave Matters of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch noted when Love initially committed to Michigan, he was considering Mizzou at the time and previously considered the program during his original recruitment out of high school before picking North Carolina in October 2019. Love's from St. Louis and attended high school at Christian Brothers College. Head coach Dennis Gates can sell him on playing close to home and playing for a program on the ascent after winning 25 games last season. Indiana also fairly close to home home for Love. It would also give him the opportunity to go up against Michigan at least once in the regular season during the 23-24 campaign. Head coach Mike Woodson has led the Hoosiers to consecutive seasons with at least 20 wins and back-to-back trips to the NCAA tournament in each of his 2 years on the program. Sticking with the Midwest part of the country, Kansas could become a player in this situation. During his recruitment, coming out of high school, Love originally had the Jayhawks and Louisville on his list of schools to visit. He canceled both of those trips after narrowing his choices down to North Carolina and Michigan. So that's why he went to try to go to Michigan right off the top. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, back to the game. All right, next dead ball, I will change my score. Pritchard get a lot of playing time. Gets that to Brogdon. He thought about the three, turned it down, got it out to Tatum. Tatum finds White in the corner. White still dribbling. Wants to shoot over Strus. That's not Strus. Brogdon drives. Layup is good. Adebayo to the basket. Fouls called on the floor, though, I think.
9.5 to go here in the second.
Well, that's the first one Reggie talked about. They find Lowry in transition, and
Hey, that Kyle Lowry boy.
Dribbles it up and knocks it in. And then Adebayo getting to the line off a great screen by Duncan Robinson. Robert Williams back in the paint, sagging. Duncan Robinson came in from the wing and screened him. Adebayo able to get to the rim.
Adebayo misses the first. Very close game, 2-point game right now. 9 minutes and 32 seconds left before halftime. Thank you everyone for stopping by and dropping the comments in the comment section. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Adebayo hits both. Trying to get 10 likes tonight. Went for 12 last night, got 21. White trying to find someone to pass to. He finds Brogdon. Brogdon has Martin on him, drives, kicks that back to White. White finds Brogdon in the corner. They're swinging the ball. Tatum shoots the three. Tough shot, misses. He's on the ground. Still on the ground. Adebayo moves that back to try to get it back to Adebayo. Good idea.
Duncan Robinson undrafted. Caleb Martin.
But the ball is not out of bounds to Miami.
Major minutes, and they contribute, and they play deep. And that's what I love about it is Coach Spoelstra, he trusts these guys.
Good idea. Poor execution. Adebayo gets that to Robinson. Robinson comes around the screen. He shoots a three. Rims in and out on him. Rebound Williams. He gets it to White. White finds Brown. Brown at the top of the key. At the elbow. Gets down low. Tries to get it to Williams. Williams snatches the rebound out of the air. And Adebayo fouls him. 39-36. 8 minutes and 42 seconds.
To the free throw line.
Left in the second quarter.
Adebayo picks up his second personal foul. Boston so far from the line 4-4. Heat 5 of 6. Williams at the line.
Williams misses.
With the foul. Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule. Thursday, ESPN tomorrow, Lakers Nuggets game 2. Denver leads at 1-0. Sweet game yesterday, and the Rockies. Friday, TNT. We'll be back here in Boston. Heat and Celtics game 2, and Saturday on ABC. Nuggets and Lakers. And for more of these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. That's a 3.
Vincent can't hit his 3, and Robinson is fouled going for the rebound. I think they're going to call that on White.
White will pick it up for Boston. We're checking one quick foul. That's a second on White. Adebayo on the computer had 2. We've got him for 1. The computer with 2, and now the computer is switched. So we're going to wait and just make sure. It seems like it was only the 1 foul on Adebayo, but.
Well, Kevin, you've always been a lot quicker than a computer. So it's that Kansas education.
It is. Thank you very much. Robinson.
Robinson shoots a 3. It's short. Adebayo nearly with another foul over Smart's back. It wasn't called. Tatum finds Brown. Brown skip passes to White. Quick 3. It's off. Vincent comes down with the rebound for the Heat. Kyle Lowry fires Adebayo. Adebayo is called for the travel. Shuffles the feet right at the last second.
I agree with you. He may have gotten an assist to himself.
Tatum made him pull the ball down, and he hit it and went back.
He's still in the lead by 2. 8 minutes on the clock.
So different than everybody else. A lot of times, 4 guys above the free throw line, and Bam Adebayo stays very, very low.
Brown drives. Floater is good. Lowry gets that ball back to Vincent. Vincent on the right side. They're setting up the play. They find Kyle Lowry. He goes behind the screen. He shoots from behind the screen. It's good. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry with his shooter.
But what a screen by Bam Adebayo. He held that screen even as
Kyle Lowry with his shooter wide open, hitting everything. Gets that to Williams. Williams finds Tatum. Tatum goes to the basket strong. Foul not called. Williams with the rebound. Puts it in and is good. Williams doing the job down low. Pretty aggressive game right here. And Williams has been playing aggressive from the start.
Box out, and this Heat team is usually good at boxing out.
Yeah, and they were the 4th best defensive rebounding team in the league in the regular season, but Robert Williams single-handedly, as you said, taking them apart on the glass. But I don't know how that was a no call on that drive. Bam Adebayo tried to take the charge. A lot of contact there for a no call.
Lowry picks up his first. Here's the former 2-time
42-41. Heat in the lead right now, but Williams is on the line for
Stan, you mentioned those
the
straight line
Celtics.
drives. That was something that Spoelstra picked up on in the last.
And he hits it, tying his game up.
Trying to pull it
42-42, 42 all.
And they want to go right down the middle. As you know, that's the toughest way to attack an offense for the defense to adjust and to find the body to rebound. It's a huge part of the Celtics strategy, and the team knows.
Heat with the ball now. Kyle Lowry directing traffic. White can't handle him. He shoots it. And Kyle Lowry is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
What a second quarter for Kyle Lowry.
13 points. Now Smart brings it down. He's calling the play. Skip pass is deflected, but Tatum able to handle it. And is that going to be an offensive foul? I don't think so. Looked like maybe Tatum had dropped his shoulder, but I think they're going to call that. They're going to call that on the Heat. And there is a timeout on the court. I have a feeling the Heat are going to make this a very tough series for the Celtics. To me, the Celtics have been underperforming all playoffs. They really have definitely been underperforming in the playoffs. Like the commentator said, they've been living on the edge. They've been living on the edge for every series, you know. No hard feelings. I think I want to see that. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at the team stats. Make some sense of this. 44-42, Heat in the lead. Actually, I think I might be a little bit. My matchup, my graphic may be a little bit ahead, or I may be a little bit behind, but we'll get it straight here in a second. All right, shooting percentage goes to the Heat, 56.7, and the Celtics, 44.4. Three-point shooting, the Miami Heat, not really known for three-point shooting. They have 5. The Celtics have 4. Free throw shooting, both teams shooting decent. They've only missed 1. 83% and 85%. Rebounding are exactly the same. 15 rebounds for both teams. Assists, 5 and 8. Yeah, I would agree. The Celtics are moving the ball a little bit more than the Miami Heat are. But when you can come down and shoot the ball as well as they're shooting it right now, may not have as many assists. So steals, blocks, turnovers. Miami has 6. They need to cut that out. The Celtics only have 3. And let's go points in the paint. Boston Celtics dominating there by 12 to 24. All right, top 3 scorers for each team. For Miami, Lowry has 13 points off the bench. Butler with 12 and Adebayo with 9. For Boston, Williams and Brogdon both have 10. And Tatum has 9 points. Leading rebounder for the Celtics will be Williams with 5. And for the Heat, that esteem, pleasure, or statistic is going to go to Adebayo with 5. We'll listen to the voice of the Celtics head coach.
Stinson picked up his second foul. Thus, we've got Tatum at the line. Speaking of offensive rebounds, tonight, Boston 11 points on 6 offensive rebounds. Last couple games, 13 second chance points. So they're trying to cash in inside.
That's basically been Reggie hit it on the head. It's basically been one.
All right, game tied up again at 44.
Work on the glass. Inserting him in that starting lineup after game 6 has made a big difference.
4 of those 6 offensive rebounds coming from Williams.
Got him back in the game. Started.
Butler. That ball is going to be stripped, but I think it hits Butler going out of bounds. Celtics get the ball in quickly. Here comes Smart. Coast to coast. Oh, misses the layup. But I think a foul is going to be called.
Now, was it the right call? Perhaps, but you don't wait to see if he makes the layup before you call it.
But they all do.
And it drives me nuts.
And he
As a
does.
player, yeah, there's the push right there. So call it right there. Don't wait to see if he makes the layup.
Right. Like I said, people are just gonna have to get used to it now. I don't know I don't know when that started. I want to believe that it started maybe like 3 years ago, where that foul right there, usually, I mean, everybody knows, you've been watching the NBA, college ball, anything, for any length of time, as soon as the foul is committed, the refs usually used to blow the whistle. Now, they wait. And something that all of them do, so it must be something that's being taught, they wait, I don't know, to make sure that they're seeing or their mind processing, they see what they saw. I don't know. Butler picks up his dribble, can't find anybody to pass it to. Bank shot, no good. It's out of bounds. To the Heat, good defense. Horford almost bailed him out because he touched the ball or slapped it out of his hand, and Butler was able to get that up, but he couldn't dribble anymore. Had to let it go. Good defense by Horford. 44-45. Tatum, left hand layup is good. Kyle Lowry brings it down. 44-47. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Love for a long three is good. Straight on. From the Cash Nasty spot on the floor. Wet like water. Horford swings at the Love. Love gets it back to Horford. Horford spin. Right hand layup is good. The old men on the court showing you how to play ball, guys. That would be Horford. Love. Is Lowry, when we put Lowry in that spot, he ain't quite an old man, but he's very experienced. Martin for three, misses. Brown. Contact. And once again, a little bit late on the whistle, but it's called. And the basket is good by Brown. Whistle should be blown right there. You know what? I'm going to give my whistle. I'm going to blow that whistle when they should be blowing the foul calls. Because they sure are waiting a little bit, but that's a trend.
Jaylen Brown, whose dad was a championship boxer, has 10 points.
Jaylen Brown spent his 1 year in college at the University of California.
Brown, old-fashioned three-point play.
In the California system.
Well said, Stan. Well said.
47-52, Bam Adebayo finds Lowry way out. Waiting for the screen, he gets it. Nothing developed from it. Now Lowry drives, pulls up for the short jumper. Misses this one. Rebound, Brown. 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Brown between the legs. Then slows it down. Says, hey guys, let's go. Let's run this play. Double screen set. He finds Smart to Horford for three. Horford, nothing but the bottom of the nets. And a timeout is called. Boston Celtics creating some space between them and the Heat.
Florence. That's Stefania, our host.
That's going to be an 8-point lead.
And every morning she'd make us coffee. She was always like, you should go.
And also a timeout on the court.
Whenever she got really excited about something, she would like, that's how we knew our plans were good for the day.
7 assists, no turnovers. There's no right. Ball Smart, the cutting block in for 2.
And that was all set up by Smart. Great defensive play at the other end, breaking up the lob.
Points in the paint this quarter, 16-2 Boston. This quarter, Lowry chiseling, lost it. Horford's got the ball. Jenkins it in. Another turnover. Brogdon turns it over. It's Bam Adebayo.
Celtics extending their lead.
Struz trying to get free.
Dang, Bam. What's the score, big man? Struz finds a way to put the ball through the basket. 49-57. What's up, Shane Lackey? Go Tide. Roll Tide, excuse me. Skip pass by Tatum and gets it back to... Whoa. Gets that back to Smart. Smart. Another dime. And this time, it's to Horford for 2. Kyle Lowry. Celtics extend their lead back to 10. Kyle Lowry waiting on the screen, never comes. Throws that behind Jimmy Butler. He has to go get it with 4 seconds on the clock. Butler can't score, but Struz with the rebound. Shot clock violation. The music in the background usually signals there's going to be some type of timeout, but not this time. Clock still running. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Tatum, 10-point lead by Boston. Looks like the Heat are in a zone. Whoa! You counted that, ref? I guess he had gathered, but wow.
Look at this. Almost a triple team.
Wow, I thought he blew that whistle
And the potential N1 for Tatum.
a long time ago. Before he even started his, or as he started his turn, I thought he was fouled.
Tatum picking up where he left off in that game 7, right?
I guess since he was making his 2 steps, he counted it. 3-point play, basically, by hitting the free throw, and the Boston Celtics are pulling away. Like I, matchup predictor said that they would win this basically easily. Still not over with yet. Kyle Lowry gets back to Struz. Struz back to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry finds Jimmy Butler under the basket.
He had nothing going there on this possession, and then great cut from the weak side by Butler and Kyle Lowry with an outstanding pass. And Butler back where he lives, at the free throw line.
He continues to get better. You know, in that New York City,
Butler does score, and now it's time for him to try to get the old-fashioned 3-point play. He does.
that is his 3rd in this one. He's got 15.
And a lot of those games on a bad ankle.
Stoppage of play.
He just continues to get better. I mean, he's been in the league forever.
Well, at this time of year, somehow he steps up his game every year.
Smart. Lob pass Brown. Horford gets it on top. It's Tatum.
Tatum to the basket.
Muscles his way inside for 2.
Vincent with the ball on the left side of the court. He finds his way to the free throw line. Gets that to Bam Adebayo. Back to Vincent for a 3. And the Heat just keep hanging on.
But Boston knows that they're going to be out on them trying to take away the 3. They're taking advantage of the spacing and going to the rim. Tatum to the rim again. It's been time after time.
The Heat keep hanging on until they can get that run, that much needed run they're going to get eventually.
46 a game.
Thank you everyone who has stopped by. Shane Lackey, Darth Gillis, Jermon. Thank you guys for stopping by, man.
Tatum.
Tatum no look pass to Brown. Double clutches, misses it. Might have been even stripped. Kyle Lowry comes out of there. Kicks that to the Martin kid for three. It rims out on him. Outlet pass by Brown to Tatum. Horford, now Brown, is going to be called for the travel.
I think both of these coaches can't be happy with the turnovers here in this first half.
No, not at all, but an interesting
43.8 seconds left.
It's the Heat that have knocked down more threes, and it's the Celtics who are getting
55-64 is the correct score.
In game one of that Philly series when they had 66 points in the paint, remember Doc Rivers and them were trying to force them to take all those twos and keep them off that three-point line. And
41 seconds left before halftime. Heat get it in. They find Adebayo. He faces up Williams. Now he kicks that to Martin. Martin drives. Reverse layup is good. And the Boston Celtics have the ball. They bring it down. They have made it at least an 11-point game, if I'm not mistaken. But the Celtics, excuse me, not the Celtics, but the Heat keep fighting. And the alley-oop. If that was an assist by Smart, he is dishing them out today. Lowry, floater from the free throw line. No good. Brockton can't get it off before halftime. No problem, man. I'm still here watching on the phone and the game on TV. I hear you, Dark Gillis, man. I appreciate it. All right, we got halftime. Real quickly. We'll take a little break and then we'll be right back. Let's get this score correct. All right, 57 to 68. All right.
What if buildings could tell you how they could be more efficient?
I'm listening.
Celtics have a nice, comfortable lead.
What if we use AI?
And they scored 66 points.
Yep, and act on it. Saving energy.
They scored 66 points. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's the sustainability solution IBM and global
Miami
What will you create?
is not lacking scoring ability. They have 57 points. You're just gonna have to figure out a way to slow down these Celtics. I hope the Heat keep it close. They seem to be doing it right now. All right, 57-66.
Let me be direct. You're doing TV wrong. You thought that other TV provider was good enough. Now what? You'll talk? You told us watching sports, dude.
Get a little music going in the background.
So much in life is a compromise.
All right, for Miami, Love has 3 points. Butler has 15. Adebayo, 9 points. Vincent has 8. Strus has 2 points. And from the bench, Lowry, 13 points. And Martin, 7. Bench doing their job to help the starters. That is 20 points off the bench. Leading rebounder, still Adebayo with 5. That is 17 rebounds altogether for the Miami Heat. For Boston Celtics, Tatum has 18 points. Horford, 7. Williams has 12 points. Smart has 3. Smart has 3 points, but the young man has 10 assists. Brown has 11 points. Brogdon, 12 off the bench. White, 3. That's 15 points off the bench for the Celtics. Rebounding. Leading rebounder is Williams for a sum of 19 rebounds for the Boston Celtics. All right, last time we looked at the stats, the Heat were shooting ball around 50, maybe 56%. Now the Boston Celtics have taken that category. They are now shooting 54.3%. The three-point shooting still goes to the Heat. They've hit 7 out of 15 for 46.7%. And the Boston Celtics, 5 out of 13 for 38.5. Free throws. Both teams shooting the free throws well. The Heat is just not getting to the line. All right, they have shot 7. They've hit 6 for 85%. The Celtics have been to the line 13 times. They've hit 11 for 84.6%. Out rebounding the Heat 19-17. Out assisting the Heat 15-9. There's your steals, your blocks, and they're important people. I just tend to skim over them. Turnovers. 11 turnovers by the Miami Heat. Could that be because of the defense of the Celtics? Yeah, a lot of it has to do with that. But that's 11 times they don't get an attempt at their own basket. Boston Celtics only have 5 turnovers. Points in the paint. Boston dominating that. 40-16. Wow. Largest lead, 13 by the Boston Celtics. But the Miami Heat have had the lead too. Their largest lead has been 4. All right, leave you guys with the stats, and then I'll be right back. Once again, thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight.
trading off bodies.
Well, this is how the Heat started the game, with Bam Adebayo attacking one-on-one, and then they sort of went away from him. Now he's back being aggressive.
Love, Butler, Adebayo. That was one of your keys, Stan. You thought that Bam has got to be really offensive-minded. We know his defensive capabilities and qualities, but offensively, he's got to be a force.
Well, I just think the way the Celtics play him, he's a guy who's going to have to average 20, 22 in this series, Reggie, for them to be competitive.
Here's Bam at the line. Like I said, the defense, it takes care of itself. Second team all defense.
And that's a good point, but I figured Bam Adebayo coming out of college was going to be an offensive threat. And when he plays aggressively offensively, he is decent. I believe Bam Adebayo could average 20 points a game, but he's passive on offense sometimes. Heck, a lot of times.
Free throws. He had a career high this year from the free throw line at 77%. And you're right, with the bodies, no hero, no Oladipo. Bam was the second leading scorer on this team, but he's going to have to be special for 7 games.
Smart. Behind the back pass to Horford. Horford gets around his man, kicks it. Kicks it to Smart. Smart can't knock it down. Rebound, Love. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo gets in the lane. Go ahead and shoot that, Adebayo. You deep in the lane. You can hit that. Woo! Strus with the difficult 3. Hits it. Brown gets it to Horford. His 3, no good. Rebound, lead pass by Vincent. Love backs up, stops behind a 3-point basket, the line, and hits a 3-point basket. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, it is 68-71. Heat on their way back. Williams, strong move. He's fouled on the floor, though.
9-0 Miami run right now.
And here's today's NBA, Reggie. 2-on-1, and we stop at the 3-point line and shoot the 3.
Did you see how open that lane was just to go in for a layup?
No question. It's today's NBA.
Ball traded in by Brown. He gets it to Horford. Then Horford hands that to Tatum. Back to Horford. Now Smart can't get the shot to foul. Late whistle. And he'll be going to the line.
Got consumed by the defense. Foul call, 9:01 to play in the third, with Strus picking up his second personal foul. And here is Smart, who won the Hustle Award this season in the NBA, standing at the line.
Well, this has been an interesting thing with Miami as Boston shoots their 14th and 15th free throws. During the year, the Heat third in the league. Opponents only shot 21 free throws a game. But they've fouled about as much as anybody in the playoffs. And opponents are shooting 25 free throws a game. That aggressive style, active style, all good, but sending people to the free throw line quite a bit.
Boston, for the regular season, was the #1 team in the Eastern Conference from November through February. And Milwaukee overtook him. It's Vincent on the move. Into Smart. And finds the 2.
Nice patience there by Vincent, because once he got into the paint, he thought the trees were going to converge on him. He did a good job of pausing. But this is his problem here, trying to guard Brown in the post.
Smart left 3 to fire from 3. It's a Love rebound.
How good has he been in his career?
Wow, what a good throw. Into Strus, who got it. Looked like Tua. Wow. A right-handed Tua, that is. For the Finns.
Look at this. We got a tie ball game.
How about that?
Just like that.
13-1 run Miami. Whacked away by Butler. Shot clock at 7.
I'm back. Hey, I'll call my own fouls. Tatum to the basket. Hold up.
How about this Wes Unseld type pass from Love moments ago, huh?
I would say this is just a Kevin Love type pass.
That is Kevin Love type pass. I didn't see the foul. Again, I think they called it.
The floor at the basket that if you get
after the initial contact. Which, yeah, I know that's when you call a foul, but they hesitate. That ball was on the floor. That foul was on the floor, not an act of shooting. All right, I understand better now. Brown, long three, touches every part of the rim, and the Celtics needed it. Difficult shot. Had to shoot over the defender. 72-75. Butler picks up his dribble, gets it to Adebayo. He goes strong. And Adebayo hits it.
Adebayo was having 16 points. But to me, finally being aggressive at the offensive end. Battles down low here with Tatum.
Why does he not go, just aggressive anyway? Going against his, did Bam Adebayo and Tatum play together at Duke? I know they both went to Duke. I think they possibly did. Bam coming out before Tatum. Brown shoots it. Short jumper is no good. Rebound Adebayo. He brings it down the court himself. Oh, nice pass. And a goaltend is going to be called on Tatum. I was just getting ready to say, why is Adebayo not getting that ball to Strus earlier? And he waited and bounced it around the defender. Miami leading by 1 all the way back. Smart. Misses his shot. Rebound by Love. Strus with it. Gets it to Love. Back to Strus. Strus back to Love. Love, quick three. Adebayo with the rebound. Can't put it back. And Brown comes out there with the rebound. Kicks it. Smart for a three. It's good.
Second three of the quarter is gone from set up guy to shooter.
Jimmy Butler hadn't heard a lot from him in this second half. Adebayo. Ball is tipped, and it's good. Is that Butler? Worked his way back in there to get that tip. And a foul. Yeah, Butler got in there. Attacking the basket without the ball. Going after every shot. That's how you do it. All right, third quarter action. Heat have closed the lead that Boston had. To not only close it, but took the lead. And we are tied again. And Jimmy Butler also has free throws to take. One free throw. Fouled on the play. All right, so as Darth Gillis said, I hope he keep it close. Well, they're trying to. Let's go. Cool. Coach a little upset in the huddle.
All they did was turn it up a notch. We stayed the same. Remember in our meeting pregame, Reggie, he said, it's a mindset series. It's physicality, two teams that have developed a clear identity and how they play. It's less about play calling, more about mindset.
Well, the Heat have come all the way back to take the lead by 1. Still 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Tatum with a quick pull. Misses that one. Jimmy Butler with the rebound out on the right side of the court. Behind the back dribble. Letting things get set up. Love sets the screen. Jimmy Butler still looking to pass it. Finds Strus in the corner. Strus gets out. And that is banged on the backboard out of there by Tatum. Brogdon. Alley-oop. No good. Adebayo. Strong move to the basket. Layup is good.
Bam Adebayo.
Yes.
That alley-oop was thrown by Smart, and I'm not sure who got it. Might have been Adebayo.
7 games in this series.
Anyway, Adebayo scores on the other end. Now the Celtics have the ball. Brown pulls up. The short jumper is good. That boy good too.
If you're Miami, you'll live with that. I mean, that's a contested, tough shot by Brown.
That pull-up jumper. 81-80. Miami in the lead. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Bam Adebayo hands that to Vincent. He pulls the three. It's short. Williams with the rebound. Turns and gives an assist to Love, who lays it in.
That's those mental lapses that Coach Mazzulla, Ali was alluding to. Just not thinking out there for Boston.
Yeah, just a basic pass if you're going to save it. Brown, another short jumper. I don't know what that one was. Did he get blocked?
I think he was caught in between.
Might have been a pass. I'm not sure what it was either. Now Strus was with it, slowing it down. Strus for a three, way out. 6-point lead by Miami. They have come all the way back, ladies and gentlemen, and taking a 6-point lead with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third. Hadn't heard a lot from Tatum tonight. Tatum then drives. That ball is knocked out of bounds. Still going to be still going to be Boston ball. Yeah, he wanted to get that to Smart, and Smart had his back basically turned.
Double digits, 12 points for Mad Max.
In Game 6, Strus, an undrafted player out of DePaul, had 14 against the Knicks.
Tatum literally rattles that free throw in. 81-86.
Again, one of those.
And by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure.
Sorry about that, partner. We were talking about those undrafted players for Miami. Max Strus again, contributing.
86-82. Kyle Lowry in the Heat bring it down. He hands it off to Butler. Butler waiting for the play to develop. Can't get it to Strus. Butler dribbles to the right side. Baseline. Pulls up. Short jumper is good.
They just ran a floppy action. Do they even run that anymore? They do. They do. Wow. I know. That's our play.
I haven't seen it much since Ray Allen. You know, you obviously run it a lot, but
Tatum drive. Left hand layup is good.
Use of the left hand there, Coach.
I think we're going to have to see Boston.
Jimmy Butler setting it up again. He's being guarded by White. Butler in the paint deep. Double pumps. Fouls called. Boy, I really hate them calling it late the way they do, but they call it late as crap, bro. Like that ball, that whistle don't blow until you come back down and then get the rebound.
Move here. Doesn't even touch his right hand.
It's Butler at the free throw.
Butler at the line. Miami hadn't drawn many fouls. Like I said, right at the end of the first quarter, what they have second quarter, they have been to the line, what was it, 7 times or something like that?
With NBA ID, you can win 2 tickets, airfare, and
getting there a little bit more frequently now.
Live at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Go to NBA.com/ID for a chance to see the future of the league take the stage.
Jimmy Butler hits the first. And he hits both.
Perfect at the free throw line.
Thought he was.
And look, if Jimmy Butler is shooting 10 free throws a game, Miami's got a heck of a chance. You've got to discipline yourself to stay down on all those shot fakes.
Another miss. Lowry brings it out. They hand it to Butler. Butler, the plays are going through Butler every time. Zeller sets the screen. Butler turns it down. Shoots it. The Heat can't gather it, but Celtics do, and Smart has it. Smart is going to be fouled by Jimmy Butler way out from beyond the basket, even the three-point line. Yeah, the body, got him on the body.
Good call.
Jay Butler called for the foul. I do not think that.
But here I am, being me.
Keep being.
I don't think that Boston's in the bonus, so I think that ball's going to be taken out on the side. Still, my bad, everyone. There it is. Still, right now Miami is in the lead by 6, 94. Excuse me, 90 to 84.
Prevents transmitting HIV through sex. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure.
And we have a timeout.
Buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Do not take Biktarvy if you take Dofetilide or Rifampin. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines and supplements. If you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis C. Stop taking Biktarvy.
So what this time out, let's see. Do I even have 5 likes? That's what I have right now, 5. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. As such, viewers will experience. Come on. Why not? What's going on here?
I come here a lot. Love the service.
At AT&T, new and existing customers can choose any Google Pixel with your choice of plans and always get our best deal.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world? I don't know. We're such a weapon. But I don't let out.
All right, everyone. If I am experiencing technical difficulties, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'm not. Hopefully things are going pretty smoothly. But hopefully it'll work itself out. All right, top 3 scorers for each team. Miami. Jimmy Butler with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Following right behind him, and it should be like this, Bam Adebayo, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And after him would be Kyle Lowry, who scored 13 points in the first half, still at 13, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. For Boston, Tatum, 22 points. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Jaylen Brown, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And following him will be the big man in the middle, Williams, with 14 points, 7 rebounds. Marcus Smart has 10 points, and he has 11 rebounds. And Smart is on the line. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third. It's a possibility. Wait a minute. He has... Well, Smart doesn't have a rebound. So, doesn't look like he's going to get a double-double unless he has an explosion in rebounding. Coach got upset there a few seconds ago. Strus comes off that bottom screen. He misses, but Butler is going to be fouled by White. And White cannot believe it.
This is what happens though when you make great
Yeah, he's gonna be called for the hold.
Yeah, that's obviously. And Reggie, you as a player can comment. You never argue the call, unless you were right. For the referees, it's by law. You don't say anything.
Jimmy Butler.
I was the board of basketball. I didn't complain. I didn't say anything.
That's what I observed from the opposing bench.
David Richard is checked in. Smart will take a breather.
And now Jimmy Butler up to those 8 free throws. You talked about 10 being the magic number.
Butler on the line.
From the evening for JB.
Butler has hit all of his free throws. 92-85. Horford gets that to Pritchard, who's getting some playing time tonight. Pritchard finds Brogdon. Brogdon, the floater, is good, and he's fouled on the play.
One of the few drives we've seen here in the third quarter. Martin sort of lunged for the steal, couldn't get back in position. Brogdon draws the contact.
Brogdon can play too, guys. He is a baller. Brogdon can't complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Usually pretty dependable from the free throw line. Butler drives. Oh, it's blocked out of there, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks that one. Martin. Back to Butler for three. Butler for three. Usually doesn't hit that. Usually doesn't take many of those.
2 years in a row, Jimmy Butler shot twice as many threes in the playoffs as he has in the regular season.
Brogdon still dribbling. Finds White. White's gonna have to let it go. Floater is good. All right, I'll change my score here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Right down there, though, is the actual score, the running score. Jimmy Butler with the ball on the right side of the court. He has a smaller Pritchard, doesn't want to give it up. They skip past it. Oh, nice fade by Martin. Nice fade by Martin.
But again, this offense is all
nice fade to get the defense to step to the right, leaving him open for a three.
I'm surprised with the Celtics going with Peyton Pritchard and switching him on to Jimmy Butler.
49 seconds left.
Show hard like a lot of people do with the
Celtics trailing.
Allowing Butler to create the double team.
And Tatum able to get all the way to the front of the rim and lay it in. 38 seconds left. Will they go for two? Kyle Lowry open at the elbow. Sinks it at the elbow. So with 30 seconds on the clock, the Miami Heat will be able to get the ball back one more time before the end of the third quarter.
6-second difference between the third quarter clock and
Horford for three. It's off the mark. Tatum can't get the rebound. Maybe mistimed his jump. Lowry slow things down. Kicks it. Strus for three. And it's good. And somebody said something to him on the sideline. He said, "What you say?" Said, what's that? Brogdon, strong move, can't finish. And Miami, at the end of the third quarter, has scored 102 points, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go back and take a look at where were they? 50. They were 50 at 57. They had 57 points at halftime. At the end of the third quarter, they have 102. That's called coming back for your tail right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. And the Boston Celtics have 91. They ended up with 60, was it 68? If I'm not mistaken, 57-68 at halftime. The end of the third quarter, the Miami Heat have 102. So they figured out a way. They made some adjustments, figured out some way to play defense. As the coach from the Celtics said, Miami just turned it up a notch, and the Celtics didn't. Not yet, anyway. Once again, 4 quarters must be played. 4 quarters must be played. All right, let's see. That's 49. Yeah, Miami had 57 points at halftime. They've scored 46 points in the third quarter. And I see 103 and not 102, coach. They outscored Boston 46-25. That is 21 points. They outscored them 21 points in the third quarter for 103-91 lead right now. So let's see what happens in the fourth quarter. Here's looking at those team stats. Miami has now shot back up to 58.2% from the field. Boston Celtics 51.5. That is usually good shooting right there. 3 points. Miami not really known for 3-point shooting, especially not with Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero not being out there, have hit 13 out of 24 for 54%. Boston better known for 3-point shooting, only 8 of 21. Free throws, Miami's gone to the line 15 times now. I thought it went more, but 12 out of 15 for 80%. Boston Celtics 15 out of 20 for 75%. They got to hit those free throws. Rebounding goes to Miami 30-24, and let's see. Let's go back to points in the paint and see if Boston still dominating that. They still are, but Miami has closed the gap even in that 34-50. Excuse me. And White hits a 3. My bad, Michael Smitty. Michael Smitty in the house. What's going on, Michael Smitty? Zeller has that blocked out of there. Come on, Zay. Come on, Zeller. Cody ain't playing nothing. Brockton with the body. And he scores. And I don't know what coach said, but the Celtics have stepped things up. Cody finds Kyle Lowry on the baseline. Kyle Lowry hesitates, gets into the middle, Has to kick it back out to Butler. Butler, left side, can't find the glass. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Darv Gillis, don't count out those heat, I said. Don't count out the heat. He said it. Even after I looked at the matchup predictor, the matchup predictor gave a lopsided defeat, a lopsided win to the Celtics. I said the Heat's going to have something to say about it. But right here in the fourth quarter, the home team has decided that we're not going out like that.
Our lives are the sum of our choices. This mission of yours is gonna...
And now that's got to be a, let's see, they had 91. They're now at 90. Is that 98? Mission Impossible. They trying to do like the Transformers and
What's the new trailer online now?
what's the other movie that they never Fast and Furious. They'll never catch Fast and Furious though. All right, 98. That's a 7-0 run right there. Just like that.
When your resume is on Indeed, you get matched with relevant jobs that
So a timeout has been called by the Heat. Spoelstra had to call this timeout.
finding their own business.
Look at Cody Zeller looking like, and oh, you ain't like, look. I'm always gonna have love for Cody, but he does. He's looking like an old man, and he's playing sort of like an old man too.
Domino's new loaded tots. Crispy golden tots. And because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings. Our tots are made to be delivered. They can't just taste great, they need to deliver great. Try new loaded tots with your
Fast and the Furious has become so whack. Like what else are they gonna? I mean, what else are they going to come up with? You know, what kind of storyline they're gonna come up with to keep it going? And you know what? I've never been a big fan of it. My wife could watch it all day. I just never been a fan of it. I couldn't tell you what happened in the Fast and Furious. I meant Fast and Furious. The first Fast and Furious. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. And I only watched the first Transformers, and that was silly. I can't tell you what happened in the second, but I'm thinking they got a little bit more serious. You know, once they were in Daniel Woodwicky's yard, hiding from his parents and stuff, and I mean that was just silly. But I still like they did get it. They did get all the special effects on Transformers changing. Whoever came up with that idea and the sounds, they got those down pat. But I think things are a little bit more serious. I thought it was gonna be a serious movie. I think that's why I was a little bit disappointed. I even went to the movies to watch. I usually don't do that. Went to the movies to watch, and these guys out there playing around, joking, and people trying to hide in people's yards. I was like, man, this is silly. But I didn't see the second one. I forgot what it's called, but this third one, they've got to progress. They have gotten better, right? Yeah, you want to have some comedy in the movie, and you know, just one-liners or something like that. But you don't want to get silly. Here I am acting like I'm a movie producer. He lost his hair quick. He really did. The first couple of Transformers with dude from Even Steven was pretty good, but after that was just awful. Well, Coach, we got a good game. We sure do. Kyle Lowry. I don't think Kyle Lowry has scored since he hit his 13-point. Brown to the ground. It's going to have to be a jump ball. And Williams and Brown seem to be banged up.
Robert Williams, he's holding that wrist or elbow. This is the last thing you want to see.
He did have it extended.
Right there. That's where you think he hurt that left wrist or hand.
All right, get up, fellas. We don't want to have nobody get hurt, and then that's why another team wins.
And both coaches have talked about almost nothing other than
rebound off the tip goes to Butler, or the tip goes to Butler. Miami still leading by a small margin, 103-98. Vincent kicks it. Vincent for three, and he hits it. Hey, appreciate that, Dark Gillis. I don't know how many. I didn't even see how many likes I had. Well, it was like 5 or something like that. Let's see if we can get double figures. White gets it to Pritchard. Pritchard finds Brown. Brown is always offensive minded. Throws it up, and it's good. Blocking foul call.
Left wrist is okay. Up here, dancing with the basketball.
Whenever Brown gets it, guys, hey, he is definitely gonna look to score. Even if he ends up passing it, he's gonna look to score first. I like it.
Up to 20 points. Vincent's got 3 fouls. Brown is at the line.
Brown misses a free throw, and it's knocked out of bounds, I thought, by the Heat.
It is out of bounds. It is off of Boston.
Pritchard's like, I didn't touch it. I don't think he touched it either. But Martin played it off really well. 101-106. Let's go, Bam. You got to get aggressive. Bam kicks it. Martin floats in for the lay-in. A short jumper misses it. Rebound, Kyle Lowry. He pushes it. Jimmy Butler, jump stop. So he still has his dribble.
57%. They knocked in 14 threes, 9 threes for Boston.
Butler pulls it. Bam Adebayo with the rebound. Made a mistake and put it on the ground. Gonna be another jump ball.
I want people to know, you are one step away from the NBA Finals. That's why you see bodies on the floor here. Every loose ball.
Bam Adebayo right here. Now go straight up.
You've got to show a sense of desperation.
Keep that ball up top, up high, and go right back up.
Here comes Tatum. Oh, this is great.
3 bodies around you. Tatum back in. 108.
This is the level of competition you expect at this point in the season.
I'm having flashbacks over here, gentlemen. My palms are sweaty. Every possession matters.
Shot clock at 4.
Lowry, long 3, bank shot. No good. Rebound by Tatum. He gets that out to Brown. White for 3. White hits 3. And it's 108-103. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left.
This is third 3 of the night. Spoelstra running more pace, more tempo out of the Heat.
Butler finds Bam Adebayo in the lane. The floater is good. Or should we say the shot put?
Jimmy Butler. The ball's going to be in Butler's hands for the last 7 minutes of this game.
Brown kicks at the White. White turns down the 3. Back to Brown. He shoots a 3. And Martin going up aggressively for the rebound. He's fouled on the play.
Driving baseline. He does step out of bounds, but he gets away with it. And so it's an assist.
And the official was on his
Jaylen Brown, Batman face mask. And so it is really, isn't it? It really is. That is the coolest face mask I've seen. All right, Jimmy Butler with the ball, 6:51. He gets to the dotted line. Fall away jumper is good. Can't be stopped on that, buddy. He's too big, too strong. He's too skilled with it. Brown gets that to Horford. Horford puts it on the floor. Finds Brown. Brown. Ball's knocked away. Martin makes the right move, slows it down. So I wish my Hornets would do that. I guarantee you whoever got that ball there would have pulled a three. Butler probing. Kicks that to Martin. Martin finds Lowry. He's got 6 seconds to shoot. Lowry's got it. Put it off the glass. He does. No good. And there's a foul somewhere. It's on Bam Adebayo. Over White's back.
He just gets over the top there on going for the rebound. The Celtics have got to get the ball in Jason Tatum's hands.
All right, with 6 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, if this falls apart, it's been very entertaining so far. But I can't see it falling apart. Heat trying to maintain the lead, and the Celtics trying to take the lead. That ball is just deflected out of bounds. 112-103. Boston at home trailing.
And Martin will pick up his 4th personal foul.
Actually, that was a foul.
He'll be at the free throw line with tonight. He is a perfect 5 of 5.
Oh, is that the announcer's jinx?
35 minutes.
Nope.
Tonight from Boston, the NBA on TNT.
Hey, somebody tell me, because I've been trying to figure it out. I'm not sure. What is the 6 for on the Celtics floor? That's not championships, is it?
Tatum didn't get the ball in his hands until 8 on the
Because if it is, then I've been saying it wrong. I thought the Celtics and the Lakers both had 5. Well, they've got to have more, right? Michael Jordan's got dang 5, 6 himself, don't he? And these are the 2 storied franchises. Butler pulls up, and that jumper is on point right now. Brown being closed out by 2. Marcus Smart gets it to Horford. Good ball movement. Tatum, I don't know, he thought he was fouled, but Brown finds it, lays it up.
Now you've got Marcus Smart, another defender, as they keep just switching up.
114-107, Miami. Butler got a little bit happy right there. That's really not his shot, especially when he's being defended. Tatum comes all the way down with the ball, but I guess it was hit first, so a travel was not called. Jump ball wasn't called. I wish they would show that again. But it is only a 7-point lead, still with 4 minutes left. Darn near 5 minutes left.
How about the performance by our 2 main principal actors here? Butler up to 31 points. Tatum working on 28.
One thing we do know, and the regular season told us this, is that Miami is terrific in close games.
Well, they've played a lot of them.
114-109. And Vincent calls the timeout with 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in this game.
Boston's led by 13. Eastern Conference Finals on TNT, presented by AT&T 5G.
Hey, you guys know Blake Griffin's still in the league. He's playing with the Celtics, just not getting a lot of playing, well, not getting any playing time.
Your father wants you to stay as far away from the human world as possible.
Can you help me?
The Little Mermaid is black. Who would have thunk it? All right, so we got a timeout. Foul on Bam. Tatum is gonna need to step up here. Yeah, I think he stepped up. He stepped up since the third quarter. Actually, I think this is the most aggressive he's been playing all night. All right, here we go. Miami Love, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Butler, 31 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Adebayo, 20, 5 and 8 rebounds. Vincent has 13, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Strus, 15 points. Has no assists, but he does have 2 rebounds. And the bench has scored 27 points for Miami. Martin with 12 points. He has 3 assists, 3 rebounds. And Lowry, 15 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds himself. For Boston, Tatum, 28 points. Only 1 assist because he doesn't pass the ball. But that's not what he's out there to do. 7 rebounds. Horford, 7 points. 2 assists and only 2 rebounds. Let's go, big man. Williams, 14 points and 7 rebounds with 26 minutes of play. Marcus Smart, 11 points, 11 assists. He still does not have 1 rebound. Brown, 22 points, 5 assists, 9 rebounds. And for the bench, Brogdon. The bench has 27 points. For the Boston Celtics, Brogdon, 16 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. And White, 11 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. And you may have, Pritchard has not scored yet. But usually this is, well, actually since Hero got hurt. Where's my dude? Martin. Oh. I'm looking at the wrong, okay, I got you. Looking at the wrong team. All right, the Heat come out with the ball. They get it to Butler. And it looks like they want to run this play through Bam Adebayo. Bam did not see Smart coming. That is going to be a turnover. Turnover by the Heat. They tried to get away with it, but the ref saw it. Good time for the Celtics to score right here. Are they going to get it into whose hand? Brown or Tatum? Brown takes a 3. Rims out on him. Rebound Martin. And they let Bam Adebayo bring it up the court. He hands that to Vincent. Screen set. Bam Adebayo. Martin for 3. Misses it. Rebound Smart. Lead pass to Brown. Always looking for offense. Gets it to Horford, back to Brown, tried to take the baseline, it's not there. Good closeout by Strus. Horford for 3. Horford off the mark. And Horford runs down his own rebound and throws it away to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler decides to slow things down. 3 minutes, 32 seconds. 12 seconds on the clock to shoot. Strus. Bam Adebayo is going to be the one to tip that one out of bounds. It's going to the Celtics. 3 minutes, 19 seconds, 109-114. Another good game, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do you got a guy who finished 4th in the MVP voting?
Got to have the ball in Tatum's hands. Bad shot by Brown. Well, Brown has the hand issue, not good. I mean, I think the Celtics need to put the ball in Tatum's hand here at the end of the game. Tatum and Jaylen Brown got to be your two first options on offense.
Unlimited plans as low as $35 from Straight Talk, and now get a free phone on select plans at Walmart.
Feeling like the Heat gonna take this one. Hey, if they can just manage to continue to score, because I think offensively the Celtics are giving them all they got. Marcus Smart is a dog on defense. I love that dude. And he definitely got grit. Definitely got that grit. Well, Brown has a hand issue, bad shot from Brown. Yeah, I think they could have moved the ball a little bit more. Get the ball in Tatum's hand. I've been saying it in chat before the announcers. You gotta have somebody. That's why I was like, who they're gonna get it to. I thought they were gonna get it to Tatum also. Good call there, Darth Gillis. I think they'll do it here from here on out. He doesn't have an assist, so they're gonna make sure he's got the ball in his hand. He's gonna bring it down. If they get it out of his hands, I'm sure they'll give it back to him, which they do. Tatum with the ball now. Now Smart, right back to Tatum. I don't know, man. Just holding the ball like that, move it to get it to him. A turnover, and that right there is why. Maybe move the ball with the idea to get it to Tatum. Set screens to get him open and then get the ball to Tatum, but to start him with the ball, I don't know. But that's how you get the ball in his hands, though. All right, the shot missed by Jimmy Butler. Brown gets it to Brogdon. Brogdon tried to drop that down to Horford. Foul's going to be called. Bonus puts him on the line. Jimmy Butler 4 fouls, but I think he'll be all right. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game.
A contrast here. Everything offensively and defensively is being done.
Brogdon with a big shot from the free throw line.
The Celtics, you would assume and think everything should be going through Jason Tatum, and it has not.
Well, I think it can still go through Jason Tatum. He just doesn't have to have the ball at the top holding it. Move the ball and get it to him that way.
20 of 26 as a team.
Let him come off the screen and get set so he can shoot his jumper. Butler, free throw line. Kicks it. That Martin kid with the three.
Who initiates the action?
That's it. He initiated the action. Right? Tatum with the ball in his hands. Oh, that's a travel. See, I don't know, man. Just giving him, maybe it's just tonight. I'm pretty sure I've seen him in situations where they give him the ball and say, here, make the decision. But, it's like he ain't, I don't know, today he doesn't have any assists. So it's not like he's trying to pass the ball. But I'm saying move the ball, get it to him, get him in space so he can shoot the ball. Or Butler misses. Out to Brown. Brown behind the back. Brogdon. Oh, difficult shot. There it is right there. Oh, come on. That is you. What are you complaining about? You can't do that. I thought it was just going to be a shot.
3 minutes, Reggie.
Yeah, but Tatum, how about the
You can't come off the floor. That's a travel.
Yeah, they've only got 27
Just shoot it.
three-point attempts tonight. Boston. Team that shoots.
He's in his head right now, guys. That's Tatum. That was it. Hey, you just go ahead and pull up and shoot on that.
5 threes. That just doesn't happen.
9 times out of 10, the ref's gonna call a foul if the guy tries to block that or touches you. Butler for 3. Butler hit every bit of the rim, and right now the rims are just friendly to Miami. Marcus Smart drives to the basket and has to throw that one up. It goes in. 55 seconds on the clock.
That was smart, but not a lot of time here.
Smart now with 13.
Vincent
It's Vincent.
picks up his dribble. Smart steals it. Brown.
Off to Brogdon. On top.
They find Tatum. Tatum is fouled on the play.
And a foul going on Bam. And that'll be number 3.
Shot clock running down.
Y'all know Jimmy Butler don't want to shoot a 3, but he shoots it when he's got to.
Touches every inch of that rim. And the Celtics answer quickly at the other end. Marcus Smart, a lot of contact. Still finds a way to get that one to go.
34 for Butler.
34, 5 rebounds, 7
120 to 112 with seconds on the clock.
Tatum at the strike. 29 right there. Butler
37.7 seconds to be exact. 8 seed versus the second seed. Gonna be a little bit of full court pressure right here. It is a 6-point lead. And Brogdon ends up fouling Vincent.
was straining up the side. Fouled again, Boston. There it was.
Keep the ball in Butler's.
Smart got fouled big time.
Vincent's hands here. Strus will take it out.
They bailed Tatum out again. All right, Butler with the ball, still a 6-point lead.
It's Vincent.
Vincent is fouled.
With a foul. And it goes on Tatum. Number 4.
I guarantee you in the post game conference, Tatum's gonna he'll say he got in his head a little bit. But that ain't gonna happen anymore during the playoffs. Vincent, big free throws right here.
As you said right off the top tonight, Kevin, a leading scorer left in the playoffs right now, Jimmy Butler. So his 34 tonight, hardly a surprise. And Jason Tatum has struggled down the stretch even when he's
Vincent hits both, extending this lead to 8 with 27.7 seconds left on the clock. You would think most NBA games in this situation would go to the leader in points right now. So with that said, most people got to believe that the Celtics have let this one slip through. But it was an outstanding performance in the third quarter by the Heat that have put them in the league, and the Celtics have not been able to get that lead back since, what was that, 48 points in the third quarter by the Heat. 46 points in the third quarter by the Heat. They have actually been outscored by Boston 4 points in the fourth quarter, 19-23 so far, with 21.4 seconds left. Actually 27 seconds, but on my screen things are dwindling down even more.
What a way to start the conference finals. It was Jokic last night versus the Lakers, and now Jimmy Butler. What a performance and a wink over there to the Heat bench.
It's a Brown 3 and a spinning shot. A rebound by
Brogdon finds a loose ball.
21 seconds to go. Butler's got it. Full court with Tatum and Small. They got him.
And a foul is going to be called off the trap. And Butler's like, where you guys going?
Leaves you with very few options.
And he's fortunate, right?
Yeah, especially with 2 timeouts remaining, which he's got to know they have. You get trapped in those situations. The last thing you want to do is turn it over.
Yeah, whoever's man
magic number.
Smart should have made himself open. Jimmy Butler finally misses a free throw. Hey, the way he shoots it, I'm surprised he doesn't miss as many as he does, because it's like he throws it, drops his hand, and steps forward. That's time he held it. Shut up, coach. You don't know what you're talking about. Brown, with 16 seconds on the clock, pulls a long three. That's off. Rebound, Strus. And Boston is going to live to fight another day. Miami has come into Boston, and hey, you just got to say, stole the first game. Stole the first game. Just like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the matchup predictor all year, most of the time, has been off. It's always off when they say my Tar Heels are going to win by a huge margin. It is always off when it says well, I can't say that. I'd be telling a lie if I said it's always off when it says my Hornets are going to win, because it never says the Hornets are going to win. All right, but it was way off today. I'm telling you, like 78%. They gave Boston 78% chance to win this game. I mean, you know, not even giving Miami, like what would that be, like 18 points? And Miami ends up winning. All right, makes this very interesting. The Boston Celtics have been so-called playing on the edge. They haven't blown out anyone in the series. They've just been able to figure out a way to win and continue to advance. And they're playing another play-in team. But it's not a normal play-in team. All right, played their way into this off season as the 8th seed and find themselves in the finals, the conference finals, and they've taken game 1. All right, they've taken game 1. Coach, did you just see the NBA Finals commercial basically showing us a Lakers Celtics? What? Okay, yeah. I did. I saw it, but I wasn't really thinking that. I saw it though. You got to keep streaming these games. They are great so far. They are. I like Brogdon. He plays right over here near me at he played at UVA. I keep forgetting where he played. I knew he played in the ACC. Hey, see that's what D'Allen Ricks keeps talking about. He's like, they've already told us what's going to happen. Yeah, they already told us what the script's going to be. He said a couple of NBA players have already said it. You know, it's going to be Lakers. It's going to be Lakers and the Celtics. They said it's scripted. So the only way this can't go down is Denver's got to win. Denver's got to beat the Lakers. Either Denver beat the Lakers or the Heat win this one. And D'Allen Ricks was like, the Denver Nuggets had to win that game last night, so it's not so clear, you know. So the script, it was scripted that way, so it would look like, hey, now LeBron James will have to bring his team back from being down and end up winning this one, and it can't be so obvious. You know, I don't believe any of it. I don't believe it's scripted. I don't believe conspiracy. But, you know, anytime you throw something out there and you can make people think, you know. So, but the only way that it's going to be debunked is if Denver, who all year has been better than the Lakers, to win this series. They've got to win this series. Period. Are you maybe the NBA trying to get us off the scent by letting the Nuggets and the Heat win game? Well, yeah, Darth. I didn't even see that, but that's what D. Allen Ricks was saying. He's another YouTuber I watch. I listen to. Boy, he's got all kinds of conspiracy theories. But if you listen to him, he makes a little sense at certain points. But since I don't believe, I listen to him a little bit, but I move on. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, throwing us off the scent so giving these guys this win, the first win. But hey, if it ends up being the Lakers and Celtics, well, you can't help but think. And if it ends up being the Lakers and the Celtics, then do you think the Lakers will win? Because Allen Ricks is like, hey, if it's going to be that, it's going to be Lakers and Celtics, and then the Lakers are going to win. Nice dub by the Heat. That one. Yeah, it was Michael Smitty. Same with tonight game. Butler is a dog. We will see what happens. Yep. Especially if LeBron wins it all. Yeah. That's what he says. They're wanting to get it set up so LeBron can win. That's that's what the conspiracies theorists are saying. It would be interesting to have another Boston LA matchup. It's something that would draw more people to the NBA because they're saying the NBA needs more. Needs more revenue, needs something else to happen. Things are getting a little bit boring. I like this playoff atmosphere though. Like, it don't get any better than the playoffs. And that started this year at the play-in games. The play-in games were great. I don't think Lakers or Celtics look like a finals team. No. Not right now. I still think it's going to be Denver and the Celtics. I think if the Celtics get their head together, they'll be okay. But I would love to see Denver and the Heat. Thanks for streaming, Coach. Love the channel. Go Heels. Yes, sir. Go Heels. Thank you, Michael Smitty. Playoff basketball is amazing. Definitely is. It's the best. It's the best time. It's the best time. These guys are going at it. That's why I can't see a script. You know what I'm saying? I can't see a script. If there's a script and I know somebody else is going to win, when the ball is loose, which is something you don't usually, which is something that you don't script. All right, ball's loose. You got bodies all on the ground. Like, why would I, if I know this other team's got to win it? Why would I be diving for the ball? Unless they say, hey, any loose balls, we got to have at least three guys on the floor, so it doesn't look scripted. And you know how much coercion thing you've got to have, or is it just a couple of guys on all the teams? You know what I'm saying, that they've got in their pocket. Hey, we're gonna put $2 million more a bonus, in your pocket if you do this. But come on, guys, look at these guys playing. Look how hard they're playing. Really? You telling me that's scripted? I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Playoff basketball, not right now. That's for sure. It's going to be a good series. The Celtics love to fall apart at the end. I love the NBA playoff. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to go over the box scores, a little bit of the team stats, and then I'm out of here. Thank you guys for the good basketball conversation. Thank you for stopping through and filling up that chat box over there. So here we go. All right, here we go. Let's go top 4 scorers on each team, and then get to the team stats and get out of here. Top 4 scorers for Miami. Jimmy Butler, 35 points. Bam Adebayo with 20. He ended up with 8 rebounds. And believe it or not, Vincent, Strus, Martin, and Lowry all had 15 points. What was that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's more than 5. So we'll go ahead and put Love out there. Love had 8 points. For the Boston Celtics, Tatum, 30 points. Jaylen Brown had 22. Williams, excuse me, not Williams, but Brogdon off the bench, 19 points. Then Williams had 14. All right, for the team stats, Miami ended up shooting 54% from the field, and the Boston Celtics 51. Miami 16 3-pointers, 16 of 31 for 51% from behind the arc. Great shooting. You don't usually see that from Miami. I'm pretty sure, especially with Hero missing. The Boston Celtics were 10 of 29 for 34.5%, which is not terrible. But when you're shooting more than half your shots, hitting more than half your 3-point shots, you're going to be kind of hard to beat. Free throws, 15 of 19 for the Heat for 78.9%. The Celtics 22 for 29. They shot 75.9%. Rebounding, small edge to the Heat, 35 to 34. The assists, both teams, 20 for the Heat, 22 for Boston. There's your steals, your turnovers. Both teams ended up with 15 turnovers. Points in the paint. Boston dominated that 62 to 40. And the biggest lead, both teams. Miami's biggest lead was 12. Boston's biggest lead was 13. All right, one more thing I want to look at. Is Tatum's percentage from behind the arc tonight. All right, Tatum with 41 minutes, he didn't take many threes. Tatum hit 1 of 3 3-pointers. He was 9-17 from the field. Had 30 points. Okay. Horford was 1 of 5 from the 3, took more threes. Looks like everybody besides Pritchard, who only had 12 minutes on the floor, shot more from behind the arc than Tatum did. And I guess what Miami decided to do was, hey, look, we can't stop them all from shooting from behind the 3, but Tatum probably is their best 3-point shooter. Let's make sure we run him off the 3 And they definitely did that at the end of the game. But I think that one where he was called for the travel, I think he could have shot that. I think it was Vincent coming out to guard him, either Vincent or Lowry. I don't think either one of them would have got that shot. I think he should have let that one go. But anyway, he hit all of his free throws. All right, I could go through all of them and get some implications from what happened in the game, from all that, or some information. But we're gonna get ready to get out of here. All right, guys. We'll see about tomorrow. You know, if I pop up, you guys pop in, and I appreciate it. Always appreciate, especially you, Darth Gillis and Michael Smitty for hanging out. So Darth Gillis, Michael Smitty, Shane Lackey stopped through. Who else? Oh, Jermon stopped by and dropped that information, that news about Caleb Love decommitting from Michigan. Basically, not enough credits. Probably had enough credits at North Carolina, but the more credits that have to be transferred for some standard at Michigan, the fewer that are going to be accepted. And there were 3 credits they did not accept. He was 3 credits short, so he's got to find somewhere else to go. Could be Missouri, out there near where he lives, I think. One team he was looking at before he came to North Carolina. Jeremiah said it could possibly end up being Kansas. Yeah, some interest in Kansas and Indiana. So I'm pretty sure he will not come back to the ACC and try to play. He's going to play somewhere out there, probably near home, or at least attempt to play. Maybe he can get on. I was saying that maybe he need to take summer classes, but that's not the issue. Not the issue at hand. So I'm pretty sure he'll find somewhere to play. It's going to be interesting seeing him play somewhere else. He will not be coming back to North Carolina. That's not one of the options he wants to take. All right. Here's the other thing. I can't wait to see who Carolina actually gets. Who is actually going to be on the roster? How this team is going to look next year. It could end up being completely different. Heck, it will be. It will be, except for Armando and Davis. It should look completely different. We all know Dunn got out of there. So who else is left? Who else is left? Except some of those guys are way deep on the bench. It looks like Carolina, everybody is gone. It's like there's no more, none of those guys that were on that bench last year who are still there. Who we have? Leaky Black's gone. All right. You had Armando and Davis are the only 2 that basically stayed, from the starters. Caleb Love's gone. Nance, he's out of there. I'm missing one guy that was starting. I'm missing one guy. I cannot figure out who it was. Love, Davis, Armando. A lot of times Nance was not in there when Armando was in there, but he was in there at some point. Puff's gone. We love this for sure. Can't wait for tomorrow. Styles got out of there. I mean, what's a big kid's name? We knew he was gone. Tyler Nichols. Tyler Nichols, the kid. But who were our starters last year? It was Davis, Armando, Love. Puff didn't start most of the time. It was who? Good Lord, I cannot believe I can't remember. Oh, Leaky Black, and then there's one more. And it might have been Nance, but a lot of times You know, they would take Armando out and put Nance in there, and I guess that's when they would bring Dunn or somebody off the bench. The other little point guard, Tokito's little brother. I cannot remember. I remember Tokito, but I can't remember his little brother's name. He's still there. But yeah, it's going to look completely different next year. And, you know, really, I can't wait. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see how different the offense is going to be, what different types of plays or style of offense we're gonna run. And I hope the same thing happens to my daggone Hornets too. I hope the same thing happens to my Hornets. We're gonna have the number 2 pick. And they put something on. They had something, or they drew up. They show how close the Hornets have been from having that generational type talent come through there. You know, like talk about the Lonzo, was it Lonzo and Shaq? RG3, not RG3, but Davis, and I thought it was Davis and Kemba, but it was Davis and I can't remember his name. Guy with the funky looking shot. I'll think of his name. Kid Gilchrist, and it was another. It was Emeka Okafor and Dwight Howard. You know, we're always coming in 2 and not getting those guys who actually make a big difference coming off the draft and starting. But anyway, I have taken a look at Scoot Henderson, and in the G League Ignite, that dude ain't no joke. So we'll see. He's listed at 6'2", another small guy. You know, here in North Carolina, we're getting all the small guys like Bryce. You know, Bryce 5'10", our 5'10" quarterback. We'll see what he does. I got love for the short guys, but but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And I think that's probably who North Carolina is going to get. Oh, they are. That is bad, bro. What are they doing to Charles and Shaq? That's terrible. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Let's see. I'm so excited to see Hubert team of recruits for the most part, besides Baycock and Davis. Yeah, I am too, Darth. We had Raymond Felton and Sean May in 05 for the Bobcats. True. All right, getting ready to get out of here. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm Coach Gary. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. All right. See you guys next time.